he needed a stenographer there to get his notes down. Okay, Martinez with the opportunity to goal on his left foot. Lopez on his goal line. Here's Martinez. Fires away. Almost saved by Lopez, but Hartford takes the 1-0 lead as Martinez goes down low to his left.
Comes off of his defender quite far. He's able to turn and run at him, and you have your big man still in the box for a service. I would rather see my outside middies kind of show themselves, even if they come deeper for the ball.
They haven't been able to overload one side or the other. Here's Judd this time around. Has a go at the near post. The rebound and shot. Score! And we're tied at a goal apiece. Dunbar puts the Galaxy 2 even at 1-1. With the hard work from Preston Judd, with that charging run to the near post, forcing the goalkeeper to just get his hands on that ball, allowed for that rebound right into the middle of the penalty area. Perpa. Ball into the area. Doyle was there. Lewis. Gadula. Back out to Lewis. This is dangerous. Top of the area. Good opportunity here for Hartford. Lewis scores! And Hartford Athletic takes a 2-1 lead over LA Galaxy 2 in the 90th minute of this contest. Here comes Hartford Dome. They have numbers forward. Galaxy have to get some numbers back. A 4-on-3 is a shot to goal. They scored again! 3-1 in favor of Hartford here in the closing moments. And that one Eric Lopez will want back as he was beaten to the near post.
Malloy. Chipped in by Kelly, headed down, through, up into the air. Chance by Allen, saved and headed into the back of the net on the rebound. Philip Goodrum.
You keep giving Memphis set-piece opportunities, and they will find the back of the net.
Into Kelly in the middle. Johnny Fortune chasing over to Dotson on the right-hand side. Highmar in pursuit. Dotson past Highmar, chipped toward top of the sixth, and in the net for goal number 2 for Memphis, 9:01. Two goals in 7 minutes for the visitors. Fortune gets away from Handwalla Bwana. Playing advantage here. Goodrum on the charge and in. Past Alex DeJohn, and the hat trick halfway through the 51st. 3 on the board for Memphis, 9:01.
The ultimate advantage being played there.
Tries to steer away from Goodrum. Not enough on it, and all alone is Handwalla Bwana. Bwana, Reyes in. Goal number 4.
You saw DeJohn immediately go down after turning to try to play that back to his goalkeeper. He was in a tough spot.
Long raking ball from him. What a ball that is to Dario Suarez. He's onside here, up against Manny Perez. Suarez has been in great goalkeeping form. Now here's DaCosta through. 1-on-1, DaCosta! He scores! Magic at One Oak Field! When you need the points, look no further than Rodrigo DaCosta. The Brazilian gets the goal. He opens the scoring. 10.5 minutes gone. FC Tulsa 1, Lou City 0. Big moments now. 34 minutes gone here for both teams. Jimenez towards the penalty spot. There's a player down. There's a real chance. Musha Galuza levels it up for the league leaders. He was on his own. The ball fell to him nicely, 6 yards out. And with 11 minutes to go to half-time, it is now FC Tulsa 1, Lou City 1. Got to try and play through DaCosta and Maloto. Maybe that's the reason why Maloto is on the field at the moment.
I think you're exactly right. Maloto just brings...
Blown here to Mushaglu's onside, and he scores. It's his second of the night. And with 18 minutes to go, it's Mushagalusa again who scores for his team, his 9th goal of the season. It's FC Tulsa 1, Lou City 2.
Another look here at the replay. Off of the corner kick, initially goes short, gets the ball back out wide, but then
Look at some of his actions up in Albuquerque. Zacarias has that one bounce away from him. RGV Reese crossing back and in for the goal. Frank Lopez coming on and earning RGV a huge advantage in the 72nd minute. Touches of the ball on both the edges of the 18. That was not where it needed to go for Locomotive FC. And here's the outlet. On the run is Pinzon. Pinzon, nice move. Pinzon off the bar and in. 2-0 RGV. 80th minute. Sneaks one off the post. And Pinzon has taken the air out of this crowd and Locomotive FC in the 80th minute.
You're wearing orange, you're going to be spotted and serenaded with some booze. Murphy try to put that in. An opportunity here, and it's 1-0 Monterey Bay.
That's a great finish from Monterey Bay. For Sam Gleadle again, he got 2 against San Diego Loyal. He's popped up again tonight, so quick to react. Lovely bit of forward play.
In MLS, it feels like Matthew Nosita is the perfect clay for Ibra to work with and try and mold.
The center back whisper.
Chance here, Adebayo Smith jumping on the mistake. Adebayo Smith, the opening goal! The leading scorer, Jordan Adebayo Smith, puts the New York Red Bulls 2 ahead. In the USL Championship, but they haven't scored at the rate they'd like, and that's where the Rivas pickup came as Lamar Walker, he had his first goal of the season in the last game. This one past Nosita, the Chan can't save it, and Joaquin Rivas has his first goal for Miami FC.
Put him under the spotlight, and look how he performs here. They have great.
Velo and Rivas on this one. Velo floats it to the far post. Headed down by Craig. Touch from Akinyode. Back out wide for Craig, who floats it in himself. Rivas' shot, and he's got 2.
Rivas absolutely exploding. I think it was Kyle Walker who was streaking on that near post. It was going to be a 50-50. Him and Derek Chan to get that one.
Chan with the touch, Craig with the touch back in, and it's a 3rd goal. An explosion here for Miami FC. And the local Kyle Murphy of Red Hook, New York, gets the New York native in his first year with Miami FC. Murphy, and he rolls it in. Calm, cool, and collected for Kyle Murphy. Conference. There's just too much talent at the top of the East. You look at Tampa, you look at Louisville, you add in Miami, and Birmingham has really found their feet as well under Tommy Sohn. It's going to be an interesting one. As Rivas now, one-on-one with De Leon, trying to add to the start for this one, and it's a hat trick. A first half hat trick in front of his family. That you have to come to where the academy is set up, as Chan will stay on his line. Perez gets on the ball, cuts in on Ruiz, laying it on a plate for Sordo, and he's got the first goal in the second half. Off the bench, Christian Sordo with the finish, and the DC United Academy product putting one on the board against New York Red Bulls too. I would say we could bring back former players, but it's every week. Every week.
Seriously.
It's Amando Moreno, it's Bolo Akinyode and Florian Velo. As this one comes across, and the tap in. Off the bench, a goal and an assist for both Josh Perez and Christian Sordo as the route is on. And they make it 7-1 here at MSU Soccer Park.
The standard is, I feel like every time we chat with Neil Collins, he reminds not only us, but he tells us he reminds his players what the standards are for Tampa Bay. and that they want to reach them every time they play, and they score right on cue. And look who's got it, Sebastian Guenzati. Just his second goal of the season. Could that be a big moment in Tampa Bay's season, not only to get their talisman and captain going, but to get a vital goal here on the road in Charleston. An accessible and genuinely nice experience for everyone, with flights to over 20 destinations across the U.S. nonstop from Charleston International Airport, while offering low fees and fares, flexible booking as well. As Charleston have a chance to equalize, they do. Tampa Bay couldn't deal with it. It's thrashed home by Andrew Booth.
For Augie Williams to drop in and want the ball to feet, and you bring Robbie Crawford, talked about him with Connor Casey earlier this week, saying,
oh, meanwhile, Apodaca right in for Booth, and he scores! Right from the restart, the substitute Apodaca finds Booth in behind. A brace for Andrew Booth.
Mark Lowry on the sidelines. It has not been the first season he had hoped for, but he feels now he's got the pieces in place, that everything now is a building block for years to come for this Indy 11 franchise. Asante looking back post. Hackshaw! The Indy 11 strike first in minute number 11. Cue the smoke for Neville Hackshaw. Indy leads 1-0. The level of play has continued ever since. Asante again looking back post.
Are you kidding me? The same ball?
Same as the first. Give Hackshaw the brace. Cue the smoke one more time. 2-0 Indy, just 16 minutes in.
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, he's got nothing to lose at this point. He guesses and throws himself in one direction. You've seen film on Enzo.
Sure got it, but the rebound is there. Stopped it. Martinez followed the shot. 3-1 Birmingham. It counts as a penalty save, but a goal nonetheless for the visitors.
Finding a little seam where they can find him and he can get out the other way. And then he's that front screen defensively where he's going to solve the problems before they get to the back line.
Now it's Dambrot flying into the attack. Finds Tejada. Tejada gives it a go and make it 3. 1 Tejada gets his first Indy 11 goal. There might be a smoke shortage in the Brickyard Battalion tonight. 3-0 for the home team. Now Siadu to Enzo Martinez. Martinez, good-looking ball here. Try to play it across, and that finds the back of the net. It's 3-2. Birmingham is back within 1. It's Marlin that gets the goal. All from the exquisite find from Enzo Martinez. The loss was just a couple of weeks later to the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Timber did not hit that ball the way he wanted to. Kasim knocks it forward. Here is an opportunity. Trilk goes near post. Tapped in. We're tied at 3. It all started with the miscue that gave the ball right back to Kasim. A 3-goal lead has been wiped away. 3 goals apiece with 20-plus minutes left in the match. Good-looking ball here. Aguilera takes a bit of a stumble. Finds Asante somehow. Plays it across.
What a ball.
Tap it in. Double-digit goals for Stefano Pino. Indy back in front. 4-3 in the 78th minute. Somebody stock up some more smoke in the Brickyard Battalion.
Now find themselves on the cusp of one of those top 7 positions, but as we said, they can't continue to give up points as they were doing here at home earlier in the year. It's 3 points, and 3 points put you in a good spot.
A pass into the box. It's centered. A chance here in front. A shot and a goal for New Mexico United. That's Armando Moreno from El Salvador, who scores for New Mexico United, puts them up early here in the 8th minute. And that goes out of play. It'll be a Toros throw-in. 15 minutes in here at HEB Park, 1-0, New Mexico United in front. Third meeting between these two teams this year. Oh, and here's a long pass for Icaza, a shot and a goal. It's onside, and the Toros have evened things up at 1 here in the 16th minute of play. What a shot by Icaza. Toros able to gain possession there thanks to Cabezas. Raiders scoring the lone goal for New Mexico United their last time out. It's a little over a week ago against New Mexico United, against El Paso. Icaza slides it inside, chance from the top of the box, and a shot, and it's a goal by the Toros. They've scored again, and guess who? Christian Pinzon, his 5th goal in the last 5 games. Now a chance, this is Moreno here, moving in closer, and he's knocked off the ball. Toros able to clear that one into safety. Now to Ruiz in the open field. They have a 2-on-1 here. That's Fjellberg on the other side. There's Fjellberg now with the ball, shot, and a score! Toros in front 3-1, and Fjellberg with his 5th goal of the year.
That's just not going to cut it.
Still the hardest thing to do in this sport, putting the ball in the back of the net. Somebody has to step up and take the responsibility.
They go short with it this time, and this is Martinez. Tremendous give and go. Put in a beautiful spot and scored! It's Tulu getting Hartford Athletic on the board. First goal of the Tab Ramos era.
Well, it was the 4th corner in just a matter of 3 minutes, and they decide to go short through, completely catching Tulsa by surprise. 2 excellent deliveries from this side. Does he have a 3rd one in it?
Johnson's in swing. Again in a pretty good spot. It is fisted into the goal. Oh, wow. Austin Warmel could not clear it, and just like that, it's 2-0.
The insecurity from the last 3 corners, the second guessing from the last sequence, and Warmel is the one who pays the price.
So now it's Johnson and Vessel turning it up. Inside the center circle, and Vessel now with Martinez, sending it right. Here comes Hartford. Look at this attack with purpose. Crossed over and scored! Wow! Prince Sadie, ring it up. 3-0. Nice ball inside the box. Shot is on. Keep it alive. Just takes 1 touch. Tough to find tonight, and harder than ever here in the 90th minute. Straight on, off the post. Rebound is out and finally stuck in. So Hartford not going to get the shutout. And did not quite have good position. It was Tulu trying to chase it down. FC Tulsa again starting to look like themselves here late in this contest. That ball sent just over. It stays in front of the goal and scored. We are within 1. DaCosta.
Job by Tainter to cut off his angle, and Farr had to rush a little bit to that ball.
Well done.
There's a chance. Off the left. The goal scored by Bailoni. 1-0 SAFC.
Of course, goalkeepers, you have to make sure your concentration's on point, because you could be quiet in their face.
And there it is, off the corner kick. Detroit City breaks the ice.
Hey, I think I have a jinx today on my...
In some of those matches, while individually players can leave happy, sometimes the head coach might not be so happy.
Yeah, especially when it comes to clean sheets.
And there it is again. Another goal for Detroit City, this time Declan Wynn on the receiving end. Colorado Springs have any magic in them tonight. They push forward. Hodge finds Barry to Mahoney. Belmar ahead into the box. Wheeler, yes! Wheeler finds the back of the net. And finally, Colorado Springs adds one in the scoring column, and things just got a whole lot more interesting at Widener Field.
Back out wide. Dennis delivers this time with his right foot. And Oakland able to keep this alive. I know Mafeka, look at all that space to run into. Mafeka scores! He had all that space, and he punishes Phoenix Rising. It is a dream start for Oakland Roots. So much to play for tonight.
Whether going right to left or left to right, almost impossible for a defender. Great move by Greg Hurst, only to be undone by the woodwork.
Mafeka, Lindo Mafeka scores! It's 2 goals for Mafeka. Oakland Roots flying in Phoenix.
And unfortunately for Loudoun, it's unlikely that they'll make playoffs. Might be eliminated with Detroit actually winning that game tonight. That might be the end.
Deshaun Brown gets a step. Deshaun Brown puts it in the net for his first Republic goal. He made Zamudio pay, pounced on it, and Brown makes it 1-0 in the 48th minute. Stieg is able to get back, but a turnover in Douglas Martinez is trying to keep this in the attack moving forward. Jack Gurr is wide open on the right side. Emil Quayle will find him just a bit late, but Gurr will come back for it and find some room. Gurr's going to go with the left foot. Gurr's going to get his first goal. An absolute stunner from the left side. The monkey off his back. The brilliant shots he's had throughout the 27 matches. This ball's driven well and hard is Deshaun Brown, but Zamudio just over the top, able to punch it away. Emil Quayle back to Villader. Villader looking for Dan Casey. Denied. Casey puts it in the back of the net. Dan Casey with a fantastic run on the set piece, able to put it away in his second goal of the 2022 season for Dan Casey. As the only others to reach the 100 appearance mark in a Republic uniform.
Double check that list. You didn't see my name on there. Did you see 100 minutes?
100 minutes. Yeah, look at the list from here. Opportunity, Sacramento! Luther Archimed makes it 4, and the Republic are putting on a display in the capital city tonight. Beautiful.
Corradi, Oceandina. That shot on goal. Salazar with the initial stop. The rebound. There's that man again. Oloski, and it's 1-0 Orange County.
Brilliant from Milan Oloski. That's his 20th of the season. The man who leads the USL in goal scoring pops up from nowhere. Hardly seen him this match, and yet he gives his team the lead.